Let's start by adding in our flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, salt. I'll also add sugar along with our dry ingredients and just sift it all together so that there are no lumps of cocoa powder or baking soda left out in the batter. Just give it a quick mix and then make 3 depressions in the batter, just like the way I'm showing it to you here. This well is just to add in our wet ingredients to it. So time to add our wet ingredients, which are vanilla extract or vanilla essence, some vinegar, oil, and finally add in your water and combine everything into a cake batter like consistency. That's it. That's all you need to do to make a delicious, moist and the best ever chocolate cupcake. No eggs or no butter whatsoever. But just one thing, you can use milk here in place of water. That would make it even more moist. Since I am making a vegan chocolate cupcake, I am avoiding all dairy products in here. And then all you have to do is, in a muffin tray that is lined with cupcake liners, just transfer your batter evenly, say about to 3/4 of its size, and then wipe off any excess or drip that has occurred just to avoid the burning. And then bake it in a preheated oven of 180 degrees Celsius for around 18 to 22 minutes. And it's all done. Do not worry about the cracks on top. It's actually a good sign which indicates that your cupcakes are moist, light and well aerated. Once out of the oven, let it sit in the muffin tray itself for another 5 minutes and then transfer it to a wire rack and allow it to cool completely. For the frosting, here I have softened butter. Beat the butter until it is light, creamy and pale. This would take around 10 to 15 minutes depending upon how soft the butter was when you started. Okay, I'm not sure how this part of the video was not captured, but this is the stage when you would add condensed milk and beat again. I'm so sorry for that. But yes, even though it is not shown here, but do add it. And then finally add the melted chocolate and beat again until it is combined well. Condensed milk buttercream is my all-time favorite frosting, and when combined with chocolate flavor, it is like cherry on the cake. Now let's decorate our cupcakes. So starting with owl cupcakes, slather a little frosting on top of the cupcake. Then take an Oreo and split it in half to reveal the frosting inside. Use the white part to make its eyes, and the unfrosted part just cut it into half and use it as ears. Then using gems or M&Ms, make its nose and pupil. How simple was that and how cute! Next, to make the dirt cupcakes, the frosting style remains the same as owl cupcakes. Adding on top is Oreo soil, which is nothing but Oreo biscuits pulsed in a mixer until you get the sand-like texture. Then place some gummy worms on top and voila, your dirt cupcakes is ready. For the spider cupcakes, I am using Wilton 1M piping nozzle to create the frosting on top. Then here I have some marshmallows, but while buying, make sure that you pick up the right one because regular marshmallows do contain gelatin in them. So a little warning for all the vegetarians watching this video, make sure that your marshmallows are vegan or at the least vegetarian while buying. Then melt them in a microwave for 15 seconds. Now it would be really stretchy. This is where you play around to create a spider web and place it on top of the cupcakes to create the web pattern. The more random the web, the better it looks. Then simply place a spider on top. You can make one using chocolate too, but I simply got it from the local stores. Another thing is, the more you let your marshmallow stand, the firmer it's going to become, and you won't be able to stretch it. So in that case, just remelt it again or re-microwave it again for 15 seconds and it should be back to stretchy again. And that's your easy peasy cute Halloween cupcakes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you soon with yet another one. Until then, this is Sushma signing off. Take care. Bye bye.